on this team now with the addition of Russell Westbrook?
Well, for sure, we have a very talented group. Nothing has changed over the past couple of years of us trying to, win a championship. That's what we definitely expect this year, and it just hasn't changed over the past couple of years.
You talk about what Mike D'Antoni brings you guys.
Well, he brings a lot. Was the reason why we're successful as a team was because of Coach, because he brings that his great experience. Because it's not necessarily easy coaching an older group all the time, and he's been patient with us. He communicates with us, and that's what makes it fun to play for him, because he's a great communicator with us.
Eric, how do you think you can get the most out of yourself, James, and Russell all on the court, all at the same time?
I think it's for sure gonna work. With me, it doesn't matter if I like to play off people, and we have to do what's necessary to whatever it takes to win every game. Of course, we're all gonna have to sacrifice a little bit to get to where we want to be, and that's what it's gonna have to be.
Eric, what gets this team those last few steps that you weren't able to make the last few years? What was missing then that you need to have now?
Well, no, I just think now, we just gotta be more, I would say, more consistent of how we play. We played well, but like I said, we ran into the same problem each year, to the Warriors, and reluctantly they're the team that usually wins, and but now they're dealing with a lot of adversity. So as they say, it's wide open for this year. But for us, obviously what we have is our chemistry is ahead of everybody else because we've been together longer. So of course we had to rest another talented guy, and we just got to see how it goes. Definitely we're gonna have ups and downs throughout the year, but I think at the end of the day we have enough talent to win.
Do you sense this to be the best team you've been on since you've been here?
Talent-wise, for sure.
Eric, do you have a feel whether you start or you come off the bench, and how important is that to you in terms of?
No, I'm here to do whatever it takes to win. From day one, I've sacrificed to come off the bench to see how good that we can be. And last year, I did start off coming off the bench, but when I did start, we won a ton of games. And my here is to do whatever it takes to win. And I know Coach, has told me that I'm starting, but like I said, I've shown both ways that I'm willing to do whatever. But I'm here to win it all.
You said after the Warriors series that you would hope to get an extension done. What does it mean to you that the organization got that done and they have committed to you the way that they did?
Yeah, it definitely means a lot. Like I said, they know what I bring to the table for this team, and it made it much easier being on a good and winning team like this. So it's I think it worked well both ways.
You've been shooting a lot of extended range threes over the last couple of years. Rockets seem to be pushing that out. You guys are going to have a lot of open opportunities this year. Are you looking to even expand that range a little bit further to give you an opportunity to get even more shots wide open?
I don't really necessarily want to shoot that far, but I just know when I do shoot that far, it's a good clean shot, because that's not normal for a defender to. Because we're all about creating as much space as possible, and that's just how we play. But I know if I take back, a couple of feet back, it's a more cleaner and easier shot.
You say you don't want to take that shot, you look real comfortable shooting.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time, but like I said, it's just an easier shot because it's tough to get a hand out there.
Do you feel like with the fact that they went out and added more veteran presence like Thomas Osha, Tyson Chandler, even bring back Ryan Anderson, does that help with some of the young talent that's on the team move forward?
Well, yeah, it's nothing but great experience for the young guys, because they're seeing us train and work out every day, and they for a team like us, we try to do the right thing, and that's what it's all about, and do whatever it takes to win, and everybody show their craft and abilities to, you know, make our team a success to win.
You say everybody's gonna have to sacrifice some. What specifically do you think you might have to sacrifice from what you've done the last couple of years to this season?
Well, yeah, we just have so much talent on this team. I think at this point it's all about making it easier for one another, and I think that's just. I don't think everybody should go into a game to where we should really more like play off of one another instead of, you know. I just think we could just make the game much easier for one another with the talent that we have. That's how we're gonna. The more we make use of everyone, the more easier it's gonna be for us. I would say to win and where everybody else doesn't have to really play, you know, out of control or exert themselves.
Eric, you said you're told you're going to start. Is your mindset any different when you know you're starting, or is it the same thing?
No, it's the same thing, you know, when I'm start, I'm looking forward to guarding the best perimeter player, and, you know, nothing changes for me, just to be aggressive offensively also.
You guys added Brian, obviously he was a friend of yours in New Orleans. How has it been having him back this year?
It's great having him back, you know, me and Ryan have been teammates for 7-8 years, and, always been a close friend of mine, and, it's really good to have him back.
Eric, what some of your personal goals that you have set for yourself this season?
Well, personal goals, you know, I think for me to really help this team and try to put them, I definitely want to be the best three-point shooter this year. I want to shoot at a high percentage, and I want to make more threes than I've had in the past. So I think that'll just be great for our team, because I create a lot of easy lanes for James and Russ, and for me to just continue to knock threes and just always just be creative. I think it just make me a better player.
You have time for a couple more, Eric?
What is the team's defensive identity coming into the season?
I would say nothing changes. We just got to continue to be aggressive. You know, we want to start good habits from early on. Last year we just didn't do that. I think if we just start playing good defensive early, if we just more rely on defense, our offense will come much easier.
Why? I know it's early, training camp is starting up, but are there changes you're seeing that Coach Elston is making compared to what has been going on here?
Well, no, we just got to see as the season comes along. We'll start practice tomorrow, and we'll just see how as days come along for that.
Eric, you're one of the pure shooters in this league that this game has, and just advice to the young kids, because they have to really develop their three-point shots to be able to go to the next level. What advice would you have for the young kid that's trying to get that like you got?
Well, yeah, I believe in form. You know, form is key. To me, you don't really have to think much when you have proper form and proper form and mechanics. So I've shot the same way since I was 8-9 years old, and I've never really changed it. So proper form and technique is everything.
One last question for Eric?
Is there more pressure on this team? You mentioned earlier that you guys have the most chemistry out of the teams that may lose over the offseason. Is there more pressure on you guys to kind of finish the deal?
I don't think so. You know, I don't think there's really no pressure. I just think if we as long as we play the right way and get everybody involved, and I think once we do that, everybody will play at a very high level to where it's going to be really hard to really slow us down.
Thanks, sir.